9,897, 9,898, 9,999, 2,000! Oh, didn't see you there. Hi there, and welcome to part 6 of The Legend of Zelda. Last time we did a bit of exploration, found ourselves a magical sword, which is damn near shiny enough as well, and we've got a power bracelet as well to push boulders. We went up and up a mountain and found this new dungeon here. How we do about exploration here? Loving the green tiles here, very pleasing on the eyes, and the contrast of the red. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. And here we have a new enemy. These little rabbit looking things are called Pole's voices. They jump about a bit and not that hard to kill, but they take a couple of hits with a sword. However, if you have the arrow equipped, you can actually kill them in one hit. 2 poles with 1 stone. And one fun fact about these enemies is that in the Japanese version, you can play this game on a console called the Famicom Disk System, which plays NES games like the Nintendo Entertainment System, but however, the controls they have are a lot different then. For example, they had a microphone, and when you played this game on the Famicom, you had to blow into the microphone or just make a loud noise, and it defeats them. I guess it's because their big ears are very sensitive. And here we have a new enemy as well. These are Gyptos. These are mummified looking enemies. They're not that threatening. You can just hit them in the corner. They do come in packs though, so be on the lookout for that. What's up here? That's a familiar face. Let's plant that there. Nope. Oh, another thing I've discovered as well is that the dongle, with the whole just dongle star sight vault thing, you don't actually need to plant the bomb directly in front of them. In fact, you can actually save bombs by placing, like there. Oh, never mind. Nope. Forget it, you can just eat it. Come on. Tina, eat! Eat the bomb! Eat the bomb! Oh wait, they merge into... I've never seen it before, they actually merged into one. We are the Dongo. We are Legion. We are one. Give me that. Further along we go. To be honest, I'm actually not really looking forward to this dungeon because most Zelda veterans will probably know, but you ever had that one dungeon you played? If you grew up playing Legend of Zelda when you were little, do you have that one dungeon that you were stuck at for days, months, weeks, or even years? Well, this was a dungeon for me for this game, and you'll see why that is very shortly. Why does that give up a bomb stuck in it? Stuck there? No out. Take that. Further along now, blow this up. Yeah, so you can use that as a little shortcut to the Dongos bit. Save the trouble having to defeat them all again because, spoiler alert, they respawn. But I think we can push a block. Nope. Any takers? No. Oh well. Maybe another time. I was also thinking about that story about Shigeru Miyamoto and how he discovered that cave and that's what inspired him to get into the series. Well, develop the series as well. I'm trying to think of stories I've had like that where Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sound. Okay, what's a Dig Dogger? We'll find out later. We'll figure it out. But yeah, just stories of where we'll all have these ideas of exploring, going on adventures. Well, not really adventure, like sometimes even just traveling to your local supermarket as a kid felt like an adventure to you because you had this sense of independence and finding out learning how the world works around you. I think the closest story I had was when there was this hike we did called the West Highland Way. It's a 96 miles, so it would take roughly about 7 days to do, depending how quick you are. And it was the last day of the hike, and me being a very impatient kid back then, some groups of the party had to wait behind because they had to get things ready. But while I was all set, and I thought, you know what, I could just take the whole hike by myself. I think all I had to do is follow the signposts and all that. But this went on for about 2 to 3 hours alone, and got looks from elderly folks wondering like how I was in town traveling by my own and all that. But at the end, I made it all the way there, and I actually arrived an hour, and about an hour later, the rest of the party arrived. But I don't recommend anyone, if you're a kid and watching it, I don't recommend doing that at all because there's a lot of things that could go wrong. I just got lucky and managed to get there unscathed. But there is something rewarding about that too, looking back at it. I think oh yeah, that red's supposed to be lava there. So you can tell that's part of the game. Get lost, the dongle. And this map is in the shape of a... Okay, the dungeon is called the lizard, but honestly, I don't see how that's a lizard. I mean, that little black space in between the blue bits, the blue rooms, looks like it's supposed to be an eye, and maybe that's the mouth down below. I'm not too sure, but there's actually a room here we haven't explored yet. Now that I think about it, why did I go back to that room? Get back in there. Get back. Oh, I'm not doing so well here. Blow up that wall. And in we go. Okay, so this is the part I got stuck at when I was a kid. So these are the blue duck nuts. They're similar to as typical fashion, they're similar to the red ones, but a lot stronger. And they're very frantic. Luckily we got bombs though, and we can't really do anything until we kill them all. What made this part difficult for me when I was younger was that I had trouble getting used to the patterns, but one thing you learn is that the dark nuts will all usually walk in a straight line, and if you had to hit something like a wall or those cubes there, then that'll let you know when they're ready to turn. Like, see that bit? Maybe not, but... But yeah, yep, see when I hit that wall there, that's when you can tell it's about to turn. And then never turn backwards as well, only forward, down, or right. And with that, we discovered a little secret here. It's a nice looking room. Got plenty of keys here. Kill these bats. Looks like we can go for a room to the right here. How would you see the bats for now? I quite like bats. They're only flying mammals in the kingdom. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Okay, now, funny story, this guy, when I first encountered him, I thought he was trying to rip me off for buying bombs for 100, while you can get them for 20 quid. Well, 20 rupees from the market. But what he actually means is if you go up and buy them, he will increase your bomb count up to from 8 to 12, which is going to be really handy, especially for a dungeon much later on. And I completely regretted not going after him, but to be fair, at the time I didn't have rupees to pay for him anyway. I had plenty of bombs to go about. Now this is actually a really tricky room. Oh, thank God we bought more bombs. How convenient. I'll grab that fairy. You know, I still haven't taken the time to find out how much health the fairies give you upon collecting them. I haven't really gotten to that part yet. Ooh. But they give you enough, so that's the main thing. That's all that matters. And there's a suspicious looking block here. More bats. And what we got here? This is the flutes. When I first saw this, I thought it looks like a bit of shortbread. Let's see what this does. Nice tune there. Doesn't really do much though. Let's keep going. Now I forgot which way I came from. Can I get through the eye here? Let's see what's in here. Oh, never mind, there's nothing in here. Oh well. Must be thinking of another dungeon, because I know there's a dungeon where you have to go through the eye. In the pit. Because there's a dungeon that's shaped like a particular creature, and you have to go through the eye to get a secret. Probably think of a later dungeon though, but back in this room. But oh my god, I'm low on health. I did not pay attention to that. Let's see if we can avoid them. Nah. Oh, come on. Oh, forget it. You just had to ruin it, didn't you? Alright, I'm going. And we can go up north, I think. Surprised we still not found the compass yet. I wonder if I missed it. Honestly, I miss, but looking back at these mummies, I honestly miss having Brendan Fraser in the mummy films now. Whatever happened to him? He kind of went off the grid. I'm getting really sick of having to light a candle every goddamn time I get into these rooms. Right, you can go. Boop. Bloop. Oh wait, we don't need to kill these guys, they're fine. This is the darkest room ever. But we can leave. And leave we shall. But yeah, that room with the darkness where I got stuck when I was little, I think the biggest part was just me being a little kid. Because I know what it is, when you're little, when you play a game, you start becoming really impatient. And you try to pull off a skill or trying to beat a level in a certain difficulty. But as you get older, you tend to take your time with things and try not to rush in. Not saying it's the same for every player, but that's just how I feel from experience. I love it when they all bundle up together. Give me the bombs. Making progress. Just need to go for a few rooms. Ah, red duck nuts. Oh my god, the bombs are not the bombs, the shield is so strong that we can actually kill them in one hit. Happy days. Happy days. Can I? Link! I was right there. More Poe's voices here. I think I'm good with rupees right now. I'm really good with rupees. More of these guys. Doo, doo. Every time I see them moving about, I imagine doing a little dance. Perhaps they're doing the monster mash. Da, 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 da. They did the mash. Every time I hear that song, I always think of the episode of The Simpsons with Lisa and Ralph Wiggum. Classic. They're frozen in time, so I can just kill this guy here. In fact, we're just close to the boss actually. I wonder who it is. I'll leave him for now and go on to the one down below here. What I think that's generous about this game is that if you enter a boss room, you're allowed to leave. In the newer games, once you enter the boss room, the door behind you closes and you can't escape. So you have to like go back here, but as you can see, this big boss here is Dig Doga. It's a big eyeball. It's heavily armored, and we can't do much to it. But it doesn't like certain sounds. Hey, check this new whistle I got. Whistle. And he turns out a tiny little eye. We got him. Go through here. And we got Triforce piece number 5. And with that, there is the 5th episode done. But before we end it off, there's actually another trick you can use the flute if we play it. That's what happens when you play it in the overworld. Whoosh! Total, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the next episode there. I'm just playing about the flute here. So yeah, so the flute lets you travel to the entrance of dungeons, but only the ones I think it only transports you to the ones you've completed, or the ones that have a safe entrance. But yep, that's going to be the end of this episode now. Thank you all so much for watching, and you all have a great day.